Welcome to CarSceneKorea. I am DK Kim, your source for Volkswagen Golf R MK8.5, as you saw from the thumbnail. If you have been following my channel, you guys probably saw my first impression and my first day with this beautiful Golf R, but it actually rained the whole day and I really couldn't get a feel, the true performance of what this Golf R has got to offer. Mother Nature finally gave us the great opportunity. It's just sunshine everywhere and the tarmac is slightly soaked, but it's not completely wet. So I will finally be ripping down the Autobahn, the unlimited highway in the world. And definitely a bucket list for a car enthusiast. And actually, I wasn't really in the R mode yesterday. So it's a good excuse for me to have a little more fun with the Golf R. Let's get started with that exhaust note first. I want to get it right. The exhaust note I am getting is just completely different from the one that I got on yesterday. So the true test drive begins today and now. So let's go check it out, see what this R has got from its mother country, Germany. I can't get enough. I can do this all day, like I said yesterday. Love the response. The moment you let go of the accelerator, there is the torque kicking back, and that pop and bang is finally one that I remember from Golf GTI. The R has a bit more roar to it. Volkswagen and Volkswagen Group in that sense has been doing a great job of finding that sweet spot of making that exhaust note luxurious but keeping it sporty all at the same time. If you think about those two words, it's not something that you can easily do. It is something that takes time, effort, a lot of R&D study behind it, and teaming up with the proper manufacturer, Akrapovic. I just can't get enough of this. And getting some good rear view of Golf R. The rain is finally gone. Seems like you gotta go quick on these lights. They're short. All right, so winding runs. Let's test it for a few seconds real quick. And corner up ahead, downshift. And weight shift to the left, push it. Just look at this handling. I love the 4MOTION, the grip it's giving me, something that I couldn't feel yesterday. And on the exit, I got plenty of grip. I mean, I'm not even there. So look at this convoy, beautiful lineup and the color. I am finally feeling the R to myself. Just look at that pop it's given us. Despite the engine being the 2.0 liter turbo, it actually allows a lot of room to play with the RPM. I see the red zone starting at 6,300, which is not bad. Actually, which is great for a turbocharged car. We're not talking about naturally aspirated engines here. There are pros and cons of each side. I do love the spool and the charge, the boost you get with the turbo cars. I also love that linear push you get with the naturally aspirated engines too. But once you get addicted to this turbo spool, there's no going back. And I personally do prefer single turbo rather than dual or triple or even quad for that matter, right? There's the mix of the turbocharger and supercharger. There are just so many techs behind these internal combustion engine cars nowadays. But I would like to say that Golf R MK8.5 has found the perfect match, be it the engine and of course props hands down to this 4MOTION. Again, this is one and only Golf that comes in all-wheel drive. 4MOTION is its name. You feel it even more so when you put this car on tracks. Shame I won't be able to put this on the ring, although I am headed to Nurburgring in a few days. Well, it is what it is. I am more than happy to be there myself because it's my first time, never been there. I've only saw it on the videos. Max Verstappen just ripping down the tarmac and everything. And if you didn't know, Volkswagen is throwing a GTI 50th anniversary party. That's my varsity jacket is about. So over there, they will have a complete lineup of GTIs together with the world premiere of ID Polo GTI. And the beauty of Golf R, just come back to comfort mode. That pop and bang is gone. The suspension is much more smoother. Going back to the track story, where I personally believe the Golf R truly belongs, if you can manage to pump out the maximum capability, performance of this Golf R, that's when the charm of this car shines the most on corners, and especially more so when you are exiting the corner, because thanks to the 4MOTION and also the torque vectoring this car provides on the rear, for instance, when we are going to the left corner like this, the weight is going to shift to the right, and that's when the 4MOTION's torque vectoring kicks in, providing more grip where necessary. And you'll feel more of this on the track, which is crucial when you are driving on a track where there is a continuous turns and corners, elevations, especially more so with Nurburgring. And honestly, I love this pull when I merge into the lanes. The transmission is really responsive. It's always there waiting for me to shift up and down, but it doesn't give me that unpleasant direct engagement sensation of a transmission between the shifts. It is smooth but rapid, responsive all at the same time. Funny, I am saying it and I find it a little hard to believe to have those words, adjectives together in a sentence, but it is what it is. It's what I am feeling. And I'm definitely feeling more of that 4MOTION today thanks to the dry tarmac, and I'm glad I get to fully enjoy what Golf R has got to offer, both in full wet condition as well as the dry condition. And if you have not checked out my first video with the Golf R, I have a review on the channel already, so please feel free to check it out. Speaking of which, I didn't really give you an up-close look of the exterior and interior, so let's do that actually. There are much more than what meets the eye, and I'll give you an up-close look of it with all the details, which my channel is all about. Arrived at a destination, well, not a destination, we just stopped by at this viewpoint. Just look at this beautiful place. Look at its river hugging the village around. Like I said, let me show you the up-close look of the exterior of this Golf R MK8.5. The blades are bent a little bit. Half of them are bent actually. That might have a little bit of issue with the cooling down, but I had no issue with that whatsoever, pushing this car around the corners as you have been seeing. Pretty much all the openings you see in front of it, it is all cut open, included with the gigantic front grille here. I mean, where's the grille? It's just a piece of plastic hanging in front of the body of the car pretty much. A lot of sensors in the front camera over there, somewhat V-shape. We see quite a lot of that on performance cars nowadays, but it has the Golf R design vibe to it. This eyebrow somewhat design has been the thing with the latest Golf design. Of course, Golf R is no exception. I absolutely love the wheels color, the size of the calipers and the rotors, and also, most importantly, and the performance of the brakes too. And despite the speed that we were driving on, we didn't really push the car to the limit. I mean, we never had a single incident where we engaged the ABS. So the profile has the typical hot hatch design to it. And the rear design, I'll go over that in the next stop, because we gotta get moving. I would recommend that you leave it at auto and just focus on the brakes and accelerator, and especially the handling and the weight transfer when you are driving on a Togera. Look at that, just beautiful corners. Oh my God. But there's more coming because I'll be driving more than what I did today, so stay tuned. 고생하셨습니다. So it begins. Welcome to CarSceneKorea. I am DK Kim and I introduce Volkswagen, GTI, and Nurburgring.